What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Retro, and I'm finally back with some pickups that I think you all are going to enjoy. Alright, let's cut this shit. Collecting in 2022 is just insanely hard. It's way different than it's ever been. It's more expensive than it's ever been. So I'm not going to put on a front. I got a couple pickups for you guys. They're not the best, but I was surprised to add these to the collection. I'm not even going to edit this shit out. I was happy to add these to the collection because finding anything for a decent deal and in great condition in 2022 is just almost non-existent. So whatever, roll the fucking intro. So I figured I would just get right into the pickups and we can go from there. First thing I picked up was a couple Switch games. First one I got was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and WarioWare Get It Together. I bought these used from my buddy Daniel's shop in town. I really like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In my opinion, it's probably the best Kirby game that's came out in over a decade, in my opinion. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was just a Wii U title that they put over on the Switch. This game is hard. Just by looking at it, you'd be like, oh, it's a Donkey Kong game, but trust me, it's pretty difficult. But that's what I like about it. It's just fun, you know, so those two, and then WarioWare Get It Together, which is just like your typical WarioWare title or Wario title, where there's just a ton of little mini games. There's 200 in this one. Super fun. Has 1 to 4 player support. Just super, super cool. So I picked those up. Next thing I picked up was actually a gift from my buddy Sean at my work. And he knows I'm a huge wrestling fan, and we're both a huge Jim Cornette fan. If you're a huge wrestling fan, you know who Jim Cornette is. One of the greatest managers of all time, if not the greatest. Incredible on the mic, and just an overall great mind for wrestling and business and booking and just everything. So he bought me this customized Jim Cornette autograph photo here. Super cool. And he autographed it here, and he put a little thing, and it says, you know, to Sean, if it was raining soup, the Hardy Boys would be outside with a fork. If you know anything about wrestling, the Hardy Boys is a group called the Young Bucks, and they basically are a Hardy Boys ripoff, and they're just a low-budget version of the real Hardy Boys. So he calls them the Hardy Boys because they hardly have the talent that the Hardy Boys do. So shout out to Sean. I appreciate it, man. This ain't never going anywhere. Not because it just says my name, but I love Jim Cornette. And I listen to him like pretty much every day on this podcast. So great stuff. I really appreciate it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I had been looking for a while. For a long while, actually. And I finally found one for a great price. And I snatched it up immediately because the condition was impeccable. And I just had to have it. It's just one of those things. And I'm talking about Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Such a fantastic title for the Super Nintendo. People like to argue about which Donkey Kong Country is the best of the trilogy. In my opinion, it is 2. This is the best one. I have more nostalgia for the original, but technically, Donkey Kong Country 2 is the better game. Such a great piece here. I was so excited to get it, and you just don't find them like this anymore. Just almost perfect condition. I'm glad that I got it and got to add it to the collection. This is a first print. This is not a Majesto re-release. There's only one little divot of damage, and it's right there. Looks like it got nipped on something. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Such a cool game, and it should have everything with it. If I'm missing anything, I'm sure Good Vibe will let me know what I'm missing. Go ahead and take this out. A little poster. You got your poster here with the Star Fox. And this, and this. If I'm missing something, let me know, but I thought it was pretty much 100% complete. If I'm wrong, then I might be missing maybe like a registration card. I'm not for sure. I was just so excited that the price, I couldn't believe that when they told me that was the price, I was just like, oh my goodness. I didn't want to wait on it because it would have been gone instantly. But I'm just glad to add it to the collection. It's in great shape, and it was extremely affordable, something that you just never ever see anymore in collecting in 2022. So I'm glad to add it. Donkey Kong Country 2, one of the best titles on the console and the best in the trilogy in my opinion. I don't know. I know it's better, but some people argue the music specifically, but the music in this game I think is underrated. There's a lot of incredible music in this game, so there you go. So the next thing I picked up for the collection was an actual upgrade. Now, I don't talk about my turtles much, but I picked up Triceraton from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if you know anything about Ninja Turtles, I'm a huge fan of Ninja Turtles, and I really enjoy the vintage mint on card Ninja Turtles from my childhood. This one's unpunched, and the thing is this was an upgrade because it's a 31 back. Now 31 back is a first print. I actually had another one that was a 44 back, same figure, just a later release. So I really wanted a 31 back instead of the 44 back. Now if you look at these, you can immediately tell the difference, that there's less figures on here than there is on here. And that was because this was a later figure and they had already introduced the new April O'Neil. But on here, she is the original April O'Neil. So this probably came out around March 1990. And this one right here was probably around September, October, November 1990. So when they released the different April. So I upgraded to this one, and that's one I added to the collection. So now I have an extra Triceraton that I can either trade or sell to get more Ninja Turtles. So pretty cool. Now, the last thing I picked up recently was a gift for my birthday, and I could not believe the quality of this when I got it. I was so excited, and I'd been looking for this game for probably about 2 years, but the condition was never there, and it was just hard to find for some reason. So I'm definitely glad I got to add it to the collection, and that is Daffy Duck and the Marvin Missions. This is a childhood game for me, a constant rental. It was very, very difficult, so I tried to rent this game a lot and get further and further and further into it, but I could never beat it. It was just so hard. I even had codes that I had gotten out of EGM that would give me all the upgrades and all the cool stuff in the game, and I still couldn't beat it. So when I added this to the collection, this is the type of gift that you get and you're like, wow, you like knocked it out of the park. So she really killed it. I'm extremely happy about it, and just great condition, and I'm glad to had this added to the collection. Such a cool, if you've never played this game, I mean, it's a Sunsoft game. It's gonna have decent music. Sunsoft just has a track record of making good games, and I think this game's actually decent. There's some things that could use some work, but I think it's a pretty good game also. So yeah, Daffy Duck and the Marvin Missions. And here's the thing, when you open these boxes, like, look how hard these are to open. You know that they haven't been messed with very much. Just happy to add it to the collection, and I still need to get some inserts and things for it, but here's the instruction manual. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to find the quality with everything there without hundreds of dollars. So I'm glad that I got to pick this up. I'll be on a hunt for the inserts and all the cool stuff that came inside of it, but I'm just glad to add it and show you guys. So I appreciate you all watching. That's all my pickups. Oh man, it's getting tough to collect, you guys, but I appreciate you sticking through and watching the video. So until next time, y'all, keep on reminiscing, baby. Well, there you go. Those are all my awesome pickups that I've gotten in the past couple months. It's so hard to find stuff, so I'm just extremely grateful to add these to the collection. Thanks for everybody for all the awesome comments that you guys leave on my videos. I know it's a tough time right now, but I really do feel like collecting in 2022 is some of the most difficult time I've ever had in collecting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions of any of these games or just want to talk video games in general, leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, if there is a next time, who knows? I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick up more stuff. But when I do, I'll be sure to show you all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, keep on reminiscing, y'all. Peace out. What's going on, y'all? I just want to take a short moment to talk about my buddy Sean. He sells vintage G.I. Joe and other vintage figures at the conventions around here. And I think you should get a hold of him if you're looking to buy some figures. All 100% complete, all authentic weapons, file cards, and figures. No reproduction stuff here. He's super affordable, insane quality, and I've been buying from him for years now, and I mean, I've gotten almost all my figures from him. So if you guys want to get a hold of him, he doesn't have any social media, reach out to me and I can get you in touch with him, because these things are only getting more and more expensive. So if you're wanting to build your awesome G.I. Joe collection, make sure you hit me up and I'll get you in touch. Take it easy, y'all.